Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rare phenomena of global situation once again. With the emerging of disease as raining down cataclysm, silly human civilization plus ignorance, and greedy to consume everything over for stomach satisfaction. According to Homodeus, a book written by Yuval Noah Harari, long ago people died because the bomb and starving disruption. But today, people die because sugar and they eat too full. COVID-19 has become a global concern of people across the world. It gives impact for all aspects of human being, primarily my life, your life, and our together life. Now we see our planet is a tornado because wherever we go, this is transparently below. So mean and hideous. This really becomes a big trial that brings me great sorrow because we don't care of today, even tomorrow. Cut a bit. Those problems are just my commencement speeches. Except that now, we are not a part from the pandemic, but a part of the pandemic. We can still redirect this. Let us forget about how this pandemic disrupts everything. But let us beware, there is something urgent we should hastily think together. Amid pandemic, we have been living very difficult with economic crisis. Thus, come closer here, listen workable solution to deal with these problems through my speech entitled Youth and Digital Economic Empowerment Amid COVID-19 Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen of the juries, the application of social and cycle distancing restrict people from doing activities together, even to work. It shifts people to be in accordance with economy downturn, because most people are not capable of taking initiative investigating this phenomenon. Everybody roar, God please bring us soon to the new normal because we are not paid like the government. You guys may think new normal becomes solid way for you to stabilize your economy because you can adapt to do everything normally without limit. But be realistic, demand the impossible. New paradigm is more required to deal with the new normal. Today, various and important sectors of our daily have shifted face-to-face in the world of digital. So thus, digital economic is urgent as new paradigm for the new normal. Economic problems are one of the most difficult among several other components. Obviously, the sudden arrival of pandemic make the livelihood of people, especially the lower middle class, fall. They cannot adjust to new circumstance, so the economic growth process become constrained. Moreover, in the massive digitalization movement, the enormous amount of internet and gadget users still have the lack of public knowledge about sophisticated technology. Most people cannot live independently and then only expect help from the government. The anomalies of the people in the midst of this pandemic must be completed immediately for the continuity of their life to obtain food sources. In the frenzy of this pandemic, youth, as the agent of change, should have taken a part in eradicating society from the economic crisis through digital economy. Because youth is more dominant than the old generation, who is not trustfully eligible with experience. Moreover, youth has been regarded in the bonus demography Golden Generations 2030-2045. Therefore, in the midst of industrial 4.0 civilization, youth should rise to demonstrate a digital life that is more effective than the real life. In fact, although we cannot meet in person, we can still work and do our daily activities. Today's youth is the Z generation who is more active in cyberspace because your freedom of expression is so visible without a direct audience. Obviously, internet users today have reached 93.4 million people, and smartphones approximately reach 71 million people. This transition of human existence should be enabled to facilitate the practical of human needs, ladies and gentlemen. In this regard, digital transformation may be the effective answer to eradicate society from the current economic crisis. Pandemic requires us to be at home and do cycle and social distance. Household, logistical, and so on needs become abundant and difficult to achieve. But with digital, society can manage those needs. If this digital economic discourse is successfully implemented, then the public can independently support its economic without scavenging or expecting incentive from the government. Those discourses above only become the initiative of small number of people. Unfortunately, I'm not so much in person about who they are, the small number of people. Either they are government, middle, higher, and even lower middle class. Those elements seem not aware of what they are dealing with and how to deal with it. In difficult times, government must be super selective and prudent in making policy. The policy should be in accordance with the needs of society and by taking minimal risks. Government work projects related to household budget and state article of association must be monitored for the interests that bring the most money to the people. Empowering e-commerce for the community through education and funding is one of policy that should be considered. E-commerce is a creative business facility that trains people to resurrect their independent economy during pandemic. Like parenting a child, teaching science will be more beneficial than indulging them with earthly pleasures. And last but not least, I wish my speech immersed your curiosity about the engagement of youth and technology as pioneer to keep economic stability amid pandemic. Contextually, definition, causality, youth, and technology for pandemic have been very well discussed, interpreted, and known by people here. But what important is just you cope with realization, there is nothing to regret, but there is only much better change as new paradigm for the new normal. We are to build and innovate it. Thank you very much.